So I took my game and made it juicy. How did I do that? Like, instead of this, boring, to this. What's up, everyone? John here. Welcome to another devlog for the Lost Orcs. I know this devlog took a while, but fret not, because it's about to get juicy. So you ask, what is game juice? Or, what makes a game juicy? A juicy game feels alive and responds to everything you do. It makes the player feel powerful and in control of the world. In other words, it makes the game feel alive. For example, in my game, the tiles used to not do anything, but highlight when hovering over them. Now they scale slightly up to give the feeling of responsiveness. Look at that. In fact, this simple scaling animation is used on a lot of elements in the game. These buttons scale on hover, this button scales. The pause pop-up scales up. And even when a level loads, it scales everything slightly to make it feel fluid, and I think it makes the game pop. To get these animations in the game, I'm using a Unity component called iTween. It's a very powerful tool that allows you to scale, rotate, and move objects in the game, among other things. Oh, and I also got birds and fish in the game. I figure the animals help with game ambience. They are also using iTween. In this script, the birds choose randomly from a series of predetermined destinations in the game, then move to that point at a random speed. And the birds sit idle for a brief period of time before flying off. The fish just moves in a circular motion at a random speed. Okay, so notice the doors in the level? Whenever an orc appears or an orc goes inside the fort, a scale animation occurs. And when a cannon fires, it scales as well. Lastly, there has been color added to indicate interface changes. For instance, when a button is active, or it's clicked, color shows click, and when an element in the game is clickable, it highlights and scales. So, all of these elements, scaling, movement, and color, all add to the juiciness of the game, and you can use these simple tricks as well. And that's it for this devlog. If you missed or want to see any of the other videos for the game, definitely check out the gameplay playlist. I have shorts and videos there. Thanks for watching another devlog of the Lost Orcs. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below. And if you like this channel, please consider subscribing, as it helps to support the channel. Have a good one, everyone.